Jay-Z, he said it himself. He said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. And he's showing us that he would rather make moves in a place of leverage and be at the table rather than looking at the table, if you know what I mean. So,
like, it could have been.
Is
so
there a
much
way
better.
to do both?
Well,
you know, be at that table, but also, like I told you guys earlier, he used to have a social justice summit in New York City every year. We covered that, but that's part of giving back and taking some of those dollars that he's earned and giving back to the community.
Yeah, for sure. I have so many friends that are out of jobs right now that were affected by this whole DEI situation. Like, he could have maybe came to the table with Target, maybe did a summit or partnered up, maybe did something to maybe help some of these people that got laid off due to DEI, and then said, okay, well, then let's partner up and, you know, maybe I can release my vinyl. Or there's so many ways to negotiate this and make it right around for everybody. And I just feel like you missed the mark again, Jay-Z.
A lot of people feel like Jay-Z set black people back at least 400 years with this new deal that he had with Target. I really don't know what the big deal is. People are gonna eat. People are gonna shop. Boycotting Target is not gonna solve all the problems. I understand it's a start, but a start where? Especially when we all gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Jay-Z gotta do what he gotta do to survive. They're beating him up online. They feel like it's the end of the world because Jay-Z, like plenty of other people, got his business going through Target. But if you had the opportunity, would you put your stuff up in Target, regardless of what people got to say about it, if it can ensure that your bills get paid, your kids get fed? Would you do a deal with Target, or would you deny them access to your business because there's some type of boycott going on?
Jay-Z is a super deliciously rich person. He is a billionaire, I do believe. And so this deal that he made with Target was completely unnecessary. He could have made this deal with so many other people. He didn't have to make it with Target and during a time when the black community is boycotting Target.
Wait a minute,
This
man.
is not a game.
Hey, if that's the case, he shouldn't do a deal with nobody, because the black community should be boycotting every damn body and everything. It shouldn't be nothing that the black community shouldn't be boycotting at this point, especially where we at. You shouldn't be making the deal at all. You shouldn't be getting no money if that's how you feel about it. If it's about justice, you shouldn't even be working a job. You shouldn't even be getting gas. You should be riding a bike, a homemade bike that whoever find a blacksmith to make a bike. Where he gonna go do a righteous deal when it comes to people of color? He do Africa Records. He distributed through Nigeria. Y'all gonna be talking about they sold us into slavery or whatever the case. You can't win for losing. I don't understand how people can get on board with country music, Levi jeans, cowboy hats, cowboy boots, but don't want anything to do with Target. I could have swore Target was selling Beyonce records. I could have swore Target sell Levi's. There's plenty of companies that's not pro-black that's selling things to black every day. I'm not making excuses for Jay-Z, but what about Beyonce?
Jay-Z, I see you, and I thought you got all that money so you could stand on your feet and not stay on your knees. And Beyonce, I see you too. And in the words of It the Sweet, get your ass down there and eat with your man. And I'm going to say this with my whole chest. I don't respect what I see in y'all no more, because at some point it starts being business. It starts feeling like y'all standing in the middle of the same community that helped make y'all, making deals with the same system people are actively questioning. And I'm sick of acting like we're not supposed to notice that. And what's really making us tired is feeling that every time the community tries to organize its frustration, it gets rerouted into a marketing opportunity for people like y'all. Every protest becomes a backdrop. Every stance becomes a moment. Every cultural wave becomes a product cycle. And people are looking around like, do our boundaries even fucking matter?
Be the main people and that Taco Bell drive-thru. If Jay-Z was on the can of beans, he wouldn't have no problem. That's what he need to do, especially looking like that. He need to be on a box of rice or some shit by now. Calm everybody's nerves. Him and Beyonce need to put whatever money they got left and make some lemonade. Instead of country time, they get I don't know, fucking hip hop times or something like that. Do some beans, do some something, man. Before they run their mouth and talk that shit, put that Jay-Z biscuit in their mouth. Put out a pie, the Jigga pie. Put some Popeye's chicken sandwiches and put the Rock logo on the wrapper, and that'll shut people the fuck up, man. They would not boycott that. Like, oh shit, got the new Jay-Z chicken sandwich on deck. We gonna see what that do. We got the sauce. Oh, this that tenderism, man. Oh, them Rock Nation chicken sandwiches. People would not boycott that, man. Jay-Z, he need to do the wigs. The Jay-Z afros. It come with the Rock hat on top of the afro wig. Like, I'm running late. I ain't got no time to do my hair. Thank God for this Jay-Z wig. I'm going to put this on, have it to the side. Got my little Rock Nation shit going on. Thank God for Jay-Z. This is why Jay-Z should have made a push to get R. Kelly out of jail. Now he's suffering all by himself. This is one of the reasons why he should have supported Diddy. He don't have any peers to help him now that he's going through it. He didn't want to help nobody else. Now it's looking like nobody want to help him. Jay-Z, if you listening, you're going to have to figure out something besides music to appease the black community, because when I say people are hot, people are hot.
I don't know why y'all surprised that Jay-Z is having a deal with Target. He been a sellout. And the crazy part is, like, y'all keep eating up talking about, oh, he the king. He's never been the king of hip-hop. He's never held the title of king of hip-hop ever. Not after Biggie died, not after Tupac died. Never. Like, sorry. And it's just like now y'all starting to finally see his true colors, even though some of us have been seeing his true color. And crazy part is, as a Beyonce fan, I hate this for her, because it's like I personally never liked Jay-Z for her. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I know some Beehive members be like, oh, well, if you're a true Beyonce fan, you'll stick behind her husband. No, that. I can't stand Jay-Z. I never will. Like, just because I love Beyonce doesn't mean I don't have to like her husband. I never will. Sorry.
I'm just baffled how people adopted hip-hop culture, or as the entire culture. It's okay to have subcultures. Hip-hop been dead. It been time to move on, but people been holding on to dear life. That's the saddest part about all of this. It went from gospel to blues. People moved on to, funk or whatever the case is. We done been through so many phases to where, hell, that was cool back then, but we done moved on. So, we on to the next. We ain't been on to the next in 50 years. It's like the soul has died. It ain't a creative bone in nobody's body right now. We at such a low to where scamming and scheming is being celebrated on the radio. I'm over it, man. When I see people talk about the culture and talk about Jay-Z, Biggie, and Tupac like they Dr. King and Malcolm X, it's sad. He's a rapper selling music. People make it seem like he's a black leader or something like that. Or he's in charge of the culture or something, like he's a righteous person or whatever the case is. Jay-Z, sell that record wherever the hell you want to sell it at, man. Target, Walmart, whatever. Sell it at the White House if that's how you feel about it. Your music ain't doing black people no favors to begin with. So Target is the perfect place to sell the damn music at. If they boycotting Target, they need to be boycotting Reasonable Doubt too.
1, 2. Oh, we got some athletes in here. 2. All right. Well, you guys deserve a picture. The way you made it over here. All right.
I don't know how I feel about seeing Jay-Z with other people's kids. Not with these allegations. I mean, the Foxy Brown shit, the Epstein stuff, man, it's not a good feeling. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Why they got their kids with Jay-Z?
You look at that partnership with Jay-Z in the NFL. What do you think?
I didn't love it, I was critical of it, obviously. I have a lot of respect for Jay-Z. I know what he's done for culture. I feel like I always have to qualify because I know how dearly our culture holds him, as they should, and respect and reverence to him, and obviously Beyonce too. And I know what he was probably thinking. Mm-hmm. but you're dealing with a different group of people here in the sense of like, they needed the access to the culture. That Super Bowl halftime show was on life support. Nobody was with that show at all. And as soon as he aligned, he gave them access to something they didn't deserve.
Is it safe to say that black people are the pulse of American culture? Is that what people holding on to? Is that the reason why people feel as if the culture, whatever that is, man, people feel like the culture is so important. The culture is a gold mine. What is the culture? Playing on people's ignorance? Is that what it is? If you could play on a lot of people's ignorance all at one time, you could land on the pot of gold. Is that the whole agenda? And do black people feel as if we're the gatekeepers of this? We will be ignorant for you and give you our dollars if you show us a little bit of respect or make it seem like you give a damn. Is that what this is all about? Because they going in on Jay-Z for partnering with the NFL, and they're saying that Jay-Z is bringing the culture with him. So when they say the culture, and if Jay-Z is supposed to be the face of the culture and all of the stuff that Jay-Z represents, what do that say about the culture? Y'all gotta let me know. Do y'all feel like Jay-Z is setting black people back 400 years? It's kind of hard to tell who the oppressor is. Is it you? Is it them? Is it us? A lot of people getting over. I guess we all gotta figure out what really works for us. And if Target don't work for you, go to Walmart. But trust me, whatever beef you got with Target, you can find it in any corporation across the world. You just pick and choose who you want to target. People thought Target was an easy target because the name was Target. Everybody will remember the Target, or whatever the case is. But I just left Target. Where else can I go and get them trail mix without all the salt and stuff up in it? Where else can I go and get them Bonza chickpea pizzas nowadays? If there's somewhere else where I can get them exclusive things that I be getting from Target, let me know. I'll go there, especially if it's cheaper. It's all about what's cheaper, man. People didn't have no business shopping at no highest Target, especially if you can't afford it. But if you can and it's convenient and you don't give a damn about no boycott, you might want to go up in there and get whatever you're trying to get. Do you plan on buying any more Jay-Z albums? I was done. After that one album he had with Justin Timberlake, I couldn't do it no more. But he still got a lot of diehard fans, especially if you're going to buy a vinyl. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Hit that like button. I'm going to be looking in the comments too. And one more thing before I go.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk. Baby girl, back it up, poke out your rump. It's S.A.T that you want. And my music hit so hard, make you say, oh my God.